What is up, Earthnoids and Spacenoids? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode, we are jumping the gun and starting our coverage of Mobile Suit Gundam, Char's Counterattack, Beltorchika's Children. We will be covering specifically the manga. Perhaps one day we will start diving into novels, but for now, we must all practice patience. In Char's Counterattack, the story begins in media res, in typical Tomino fashion, and you, as a viewer, are thrown right into the middle of the action. Beltorchika's Children starts a little earlier than the 1989 movie, and there are many changes that we will be sure to break down. Let's watch the rise of newborn Neo Zeon, and let's get into this. A fleet of Dogas head out. One thing to note is that I am saving all the mobile suit breakdowns for our main coverage of Char's Counterattack. Be on the lookout for that in a day or two. Resin Schneider is in her blue custom Doga. She is mad that she has to take orders from a cyber new type like Graves Gus. Graves is the name of Gune in the manga. Also in the movie, he pilots a Doga, but in this manga, he is piloting the Psycho Doga. The MSN 032 Psycho Doga is more or less the same as the Doga. It uses the Doga as a base and is refitted with the Psycho Frame cockpit that amplifies a new type's power. More on this soon. It is equipped with a beam assault rifle, a beam sword axe, a shield which contains a missile launcher and a grenade launcher, and funnels. Of course, Graves can hear her complain. On the Raylula class ship, Mesta Masua is taking command of the operation and tells everyone to shut up. Mesta is Nanai in the manga and plays the exact same role. The Neo Zeon team approaches the colony of Sweetwater. In UC 0084, the colonies were reorganized, and all the colonies that survived the Battle of Loom and the One-Year War were moved to Lagrange Point 4. One of these colonies was Sweetwater. After the One-Year War and the Grips conflict, many displaced Spacenoids moved to this colony. But once again, EFF overpopulated the colony and ignored the needs of the people. Char shows himself on a holographic projection device. He tells them that he will not allow the people of Earth to idly sit by and do nothing, as the people of space are treated like second-class citizens when they themselves are living a controlist lifestyle. And the people of Earth continue to ruin the planet. Char tells the people that he plans on sending an asteroid to Lhasa, Tibet, directly attacking EFF's new headquarters. This is the beginning of Char's occupation of Sweetwater, where they welcomed him with open arms. The entire colony sigs that Zeon. In India, some manhunters are looking for a young girl. Since the area is still an area where people make religious pilgrimage, tourism is high. But now that EFF controls the area, many soldiers hunt and kill illegals in the area. Also in the movie, this always seemed to be happening outside of Lhasa, but this is India, which is further east, so Quest went on an adventure. Quest and her friends are surrounded by manhunters. One man, Milton, holds up Quest with a knife. He is pretending to get him and Quest out of the situation, but the manhunters aren't messing around and shoots him in the head. As they drag Quest away, they kill the rest of her friends. Yeah, you didn't see that in the movie. Side 1, Londinian. Amado and Beltorchika wake up and have a little pillow talk regarding Earth. She goes to take a shower while Amado checks some intel regarding Char's fleet. EFF is not releasing information, even though Char and the news have more or less made everything public already. Amado is heading out later that night to handle the situation while Beltorchika heads to Anaheim Electronics to check up on new Gundam. Back in Hong Kong, Quest and her father Adenauer Pariah, along with his mistress, all squabble with one another, similar to the movie. She chastises her father for trying to help the Spacenoids from the comfort of Earth. Adenauer never would have expected Char to amass such a huge army. Really? Never. Never? Really? Never. 100% confidence on that? Never. Are you sure? Never? Back on Londinian, Amado and Bright are on board the Rockailoon flagship, and we have made it, folks. That is right, I introduce Bearded Bright. They notice that Char's movements are strange. Like the movie, they have to wait for orders to come in for the team to move out. They have 3 hours until they finish resupplying. Amado notes that Beltorchika is on her way to the moon, and they believe new Gundam will be delayed. Bright is just happy that EFF gives them a pension so Midai and the kids get by while on Earth. Even though Bright has carried the entire military, EFF treats him like a new type. EFF grounded him and was only allowed back in space because of Char's announcement. Bright almost seems happy that Char made his return, as he said if it weren't for him, he probably would have never been allowed back into space. Amado goes down to the hangar where he meets with Kyra and Ashtonage. Kyra and Amado do a little small talk, but we learn that Beltorchika didn't like the idea of marriage, so Amado never pushed the idea onto her. But if a child comes along, he will do what is right and settle down and take care of them. Kyra mentions that the Ragazi's back weapon system greatly reduces the mobile suit's mobility. The Rakai Loom launches from Side 1. On the moon, we see that the Gundam hasn't been assembled, and they still need to do many tests on the unit. Also, in our Char's counterattack video, we mentioned that Chan is the only one that wears a skirt with an EFF uniform. But here we see Beltorchika wear one too. But technically, they are kind of the same person and playing the same role in this situation, so I think it still stands. Char and Amado's path are about to cross once again. Amado preps for battle. Jagans launch with the new base jabber. The Type 89 base jabber was used to deliver new Gundam into battle during the movie, but here we see them already battle ready before the high new Gundam. This unit is mainly designed for space use, and if you remove the propellants from the bottom, 2 units can ride it, as seen here. Minovsky particle density increases. The battle begins. Amado helps out as he rushes through in his Wave Rider form. He reminds the team to focus on the asteroid. Enemy units aren't as important. We flash back to Char being interviewed on the news, declaring a war on EFF and demanding they give sovereignty to Sweetwater. Bright tells Amado that they were too late and failed, but Amado wants to take out the nuclear engines and try to stop it anyways. He runs into Graves and the Psycho Doga. On the Relula, Mesta is taking command. She informs Char that Graves is in a standstill and needs some help. He tells her that the asteroid's course is set and to have everyone withdraw from battle. He will go and help out Graves with the Nightingale. This is the first time that the Nightingale has participated in the battle. He is a little nervous. The Nightingale launches. The MSN Nightingale was developed exclusively for Char and also has the psychoframe incorporated into it. It is the manga version of the Sazabi. This is a mobile suit with mobile armor capabilities and design features. Like the Sazabi, this unit has big shoulder binders, but unlike the Sazabi, the Nightingale takes it to the next level. According to an interview with Forbes, designer Yutaka Izubuchi said that the Nightingale was designed much later than the Sazabi, even though the novel came out first, so you would assume otherwise. There are also hidden articulating arms attached to the skirt of this unit. This version is 27.8 meters tall, unlike Sazabi, which is 25.6 meters tall. It is equipped with 5 funnels, which are the same found on the Alpha, a large beam rifle, a large abdominal megaparticle cannon, a beam tomahawk, and a shield. On the Relula, Mesta wonders why Side 2 hasn't attacked them. She is informed that their Neo-Zeon spies on Side 2 have infiltrated and suppressed all attacks. Mesta is mainly mad at Graves and says they should have enhanced him more. Amado goes in to attack, but his megaparticle cannon is damaged. He removes the BWS and transforms. He is still struggling to take out Graves, but he is currently out of funnels. As they begin fighting with beam sabers, that is when Char and the Nightingale comes in. I like in this version, everyone is hitting hard on Graves for sucking so much. Amado launches some dummy mobile suits with mines towards Graves. Char shoots through the dummies, but a bunch surround his unit and explode. Amado goes in with his beam saber. Next to the Ragazi, the Nightingale is a beast. Amado tells him that this may make Earth uninhabitable. Char says that that is his intention, and he wants to force controlism onto all of humanity. He says it is destiny to enforce discipline. Like the movie, Graves wonders why Char isn't using funnels. The Nightingale is able to dodge Amado's attacks. It seems his mobile suit is superior to the Ragazi. Graves attacks Amado and tells him that it is too late, but Amado does a great deal of damage to his unit. In the movie, Yune is badly injured and Char in the Sazabi comes in and grabs his mobile suit, pulling him to safety. Here, Char tells Graves to get out of the Psycho Gundam and get into his hand before they make their escape. He tells Graves not to rely on his computer so much. I call it Skywalkering. Back on the Rakai Loom, Ashtonage is concerned that Kyra hasn't returned from the battle yet. Kyra and Ashtonage are currently dating. She, with Amado, happen to be returning from the battle with the downed Psycho Doga. Amado returns and runs into Ashtonage. He tells him if he can handle the repairs for the Ragazi. Ashtonage takes a look at the mobile suit and yells at Amado. He says, "I just fixes. How the hell did you do so much damage?" He wonders what mobile suit Amado fought against. Back in Hong Kong, Quest is still fighting with her father's mistress. She smacks Quest and she responds by saying, "Mom was tossed out and you too will be soon enough." Spicy. She leaves as she doesn't want to deal with Quest. Like the anime, this opens up one seat on the shuttle after the pariahs use their privilege. Mirai decides to send Hathaway alone, while her and Shaimin takes the next shuttle. The Rock Hyloom crew watches as Side 2 finally starts firing off their countermeasures, but the asteroid course corrects. Bright says the EFF is informed of the asteroid, but who knows if the citizens have been informed of anything. Meanwhile, Neo Zeon infiltrates Side 2 and prevents them from attacking 5th Luna. Bright gets a nice refreshing beverage, just like in the movie. I don't know why, but Bright sipping on a drink while an asteroid hits Earth is very funny to me. Char's fleet plans on looping around the Earth and heading back to Sweetwater after the asteroid hits. Amado goes to prep in the hangar for a second attack. The shuttle from Hong Kong leaves. They almost hit the asteroid, and Hathaway gets his first boner. 5th Luna enters Earth atmosphere and strikes Tibet. Char gives a speech to the people of Earth and to his people, marking this the beginning of Neo Zeon. He feels like a clown maintaining such a public image. Graves comes to talk to Char and wonders why they left the Psycho Doga on the battlefield. He says that he was able to create the Psycho Frame for the Psycho Doga, the Nightingale, and the soon-to-be Alpha Izeru. So why give EFF any data? Mesta slaps Graves and tells him not to question the captain. Of course, like the movie, Char is leaving breadcrumbs for Amado to find, but they lie to Graves and tell him that his life is more important and more expensive than any mobile suit. Char gets out of his uniform and prepares to handle the politics, while Mesta handles the rest of the operation. Both Neo Zeon and Londo Bell make preparations for a second assault. And that will do it for this episode. The core of Char's counterattack still remains, but there are so many subtle changes that really make this story refreshing. In this version, it seems Amado is going to learn of the Psycho Frame differently than we see in the movie, and we get subtle hints of Amado building a life with Beltorchika. In our next episode, we will see Londo Bell continue the pursuit of Neo Zeon, and Anaheim Electronics will finally deliver new Gundam. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember, if you want those cyber new type enhancements, you better start saving now. Peace.